Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. This is Deck of Haunts. This is a new indie roguelike deck builder. And the developer, Mantis. Mantis Games kind of like challenged me a little bit. Not like a huge challenge. It was something that I've already done and I have said that I've done, and they wanted to see the video. And so I'm making like a quick put together video of a run of Deck of Haunts. We are going to hit restart, and we're just going to play by the standard rules, just to kind of showcase what this build can do. Hopefully we can get it pretty quickly, but getting it going. Someone on Twitter said that dealing physical damage to humans is significantly easier, and that dealing sanity damage to humans feels underpowered. And I was like, well, I personally feel like you can get a good mental blender of damage going under the right circumstances. And Mantis was like, "Oh, I want to see it." And so I'm gonna throw this little quick get together and just post it. And for those who haven't seen this game, this is a deck builder roguelike, like I've mentioned, where it is like an eldritch horror roguelike, where you build out your mansion in these rooms. You can move rooms and such during the in-between phases of the night. And here is the heart of your house. You have 8 health, and your job is to protect it over 28 nights. And then afterwards, you can go endless mode and just keep going. But humans enter the house. Here is one human. His name is Robert. The name doesn't really matter. Has 7 health and 7 sanity points. And you have all of your cards that you draw that do different things. This one targets any human, as it says on the card. Oikophobia. And then it drains to drain, as it says in the reminder text. Reduces sanity. Damage reduces health. This is the equivalent. And then we have other cards like Chilling Cold, which targets occupied rooms. So I couldn't Chilling Cold here because there's no one here, but I could do it here to hit Robert or anyone in this room with tension. Tension allows you to deal more drain over, but the tension decays. And then I have Shifting Hallways, which moves a human to a random room, which can be a good or bad card depending on when you use it. When it's really good is during your like days where you're shifting rooms around. If you have a single room connected to the heart, you could, and a single person is here, you can always Shifting Hallways that person and get them at least away from the heart for another turn. Or in this build, it could also be used offensively. Still doing the same idea of you could getting rid of a person that's like a room away from your heart, but then you Shifting Hallways them back into the mental blender that this run hopefully can get to. And then we have the heart. Whenever any human enters this room, you take 1 damage, and so you can't let 8 humans go in. Though this build is very good, I do think I do take damage, and you have to be smart on when you take damage. And sometimes I might not be smart in that regard, and I might just take damage because I forget of certain humans have certain traits, which I'll show you on the next night. We're going to do this. Tension. So my next oikophobia will just make Robert go insane. Here we go. Bang. That ends the night. Between turns, we get... Oh, that's perfect. Between turns, we get to add a card to the deck. This could be a card that goes into the main deck, or as you'll see in the next night, There will be cards to upgrade rooms, which that's going to be the huge blender. But this is also a part of it, and this is a huge aspect of that. We have the bell tower, which we have the three basic rooms as the living room, the kitchen, and the guest room. And then we have a bell tower. We get one bell tower. But what the bell tower does is you have a spirit. I don't think it shows up during the daytime. You have a spirit in here that goes to different rooms, and the rooms that the spirit is in adds tension, and that is just really good for the blender. You can also use the bell tower, has different cards to add to the main deck, different traps and different attacks and stuff like that you can do to deal massive damage or drain or tension, other stuff like that. But yeah, this is the initial build for the couple of nights. One of the scary things is that you do have a room or two rooms connected to the heart. No one's really getting to the bell tower in this at the moment, but what I can do is just move this here. This does add another, like, oh, what if a person wants to go to the next room? They could always go back one room, but if they're looking to go forward one room, this is just makes it 2 to this one. This is just an initial start. All of the rooms are going to be pretty changed for the most part as the night continues. You're pretty close. In the early stages, this is going to be a sanity build. In the early stages of the game, you are using both sanity and physical damage. Here's a hidden corpse, which we put here. That's going to be really good at getting Kim gone. We're only going to deal 1 to Travis because we kind of want Travis. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. That's actually exactly what I want. I don't want to kill Travis right now, so I'm just going to put Drain on Kim and then just end my turn. I could use a card, but I really don't need to. They're both going to enter here. Kim's going to go insane. Oh, Travis is also going to go insane. Look at that. I didn't math that out. This is really good. But the thing about this game as it progresses is solo humans are a lot harder to get, especially as it comes to like the middle of the run, when you start getting the priests with holy book traits. And the holy book trait says that they don't lose health or sanity as long as they're in a room with another person. And solo human is you can only target a person if they're in a room by themselves. Does not include if someone is already... No, it does include if someone is insane already. So it's... Or dead. No, I think you're fine if they're dead. But yeah. None of these I need. So I can actually skip this instead of re-rolling, because what I kind of want to do is start to build outward. And there's a reason for what I'm about to do. That's 4, 5, 6, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a 12 tile room, and this is going to be important in the future. So we're just going to do this for right now. That is a lot of my money, but hey. This is what we're here for. We're going to put a corpse in the only room that's connected to the heart. And we're just going to do some chip damage. Oh yeah, traits. Some people have traits, which if you hover over them, you can see what they are. There's a little chess knight piece, which is every turn recover 1 sanity on the lowest sanity explorer in the same room. Or William has clear mind, cannot drain more than 4 a turn. So that's actually quite annoying. But this build does kind of not care about people with clear mind. It's really the Holy Book and people with Explorer. Holy Book, I already explained. Explorer allows you to move 2 rooms instead of 1, and so that does kind of get a little frustrating. We're going to add some tension into this room and block it off so no one can get out or in to this room unless they have a gun. And with a gun, you can shoot down a door. And that's kind of funny to me. We're going to chill this room. And I'm actually going to start chipping away at William's health. So all I need is 1 damage on him, and he's fine. Surprisingly, no one is kind of like you into the big room, which is kind of funny to me. I did also mess up with this build. One of these tiles should have been connected to the entrance, but I can just do that and make it a 13 tile room. That's fine. You're dead, and I'll just deal damage to you. Doesn't matter. I don't want to use the oikophobia because you're going to go into there and just go insane. Oh, 1 damage off. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay. Gaining 55 essence. These are not great. I do need you. Let's get another hidden corpse for consistency's sake. This is a deck builder after all. And then I'm going to move you over here. I'm going to move the bell tower. No, I'm going to move you here. So now you have to go here. The rooms are going to change a lot as the game progresses. Yeah, everything's going to change a lot over time. But for right now, I need a bunch of 4-tile rooms, and then I'm going to connect you here. You will see why. There is the greatest, the Pathfinder, that enters the house through a random location, a random room. It just cannot be the heart room. Yeah, we're just going to move you back, and that also makes you lose a turn, and I'm just going to set up kind of a... I'm going to set up the corpse body there, and then I'm going to set up a hidden corpse in the bell tower. And then, since there's 2 people here, we can chill. And then you're going this way. That's totally fine. I'm fine with this. Ooh. I can shift you. That's fine. Oh, you're insane. Cool. And then we'll put a hidden corpse in the corner of our kitchen, which is funny. It's right in front of this door. Yep, they're gonna go in here. Bang, and they're already insane. Don't like any of these. Nursery's fine. We could take nursery, and we have enough to actually nursery here. There's a specific room I'm looking for to put into a 12-tile room that pairs with the corpse, the hidden corpse, in making the blender. Let's upgrade the corpse. Let's just do more damage with the corpse for right now. Is this my upgraded one? That would be nice. It is not. That's fine. Let's just put the hidden corpse right in front of the kitchen door, which is so funny to me. And we'll just chip at you. Sweet. They're both going into here. That's totally awesome, and I love it. I can actually do this. Discard you, because I'm not too caring about that. And then we put another corpse in there. Hello? Where's my corpse? Did I put it in the bell tower? No. You can only put it in unoccupied rooms, so it must be in there. I just can't see it. It's like in this corner or something. Everyone's in here. Boom. Oh, look at that. 2 more corpses. We'll add it to the bell tower. You're dead. Well, you're insane. And they're going to get insane. I can actually just not do anything for the rest of the game, and I should be okay. Oh, not the rest of the game, but the rest of this night. Boom, they're all insane. You took some damage. I'll actually add some tension here and just chip away at you. Actually, I should have done the tension at the end, but it's fine. Boom. Everyone's insane. Okay, so this is going to be the big night. The phobia room is nice. Marked by the house is also really good. Adding tension to people. But I do want you. We have the phobia room, but we don't have the phantom room, and that's one of the things that kind of gets the blender going. This is the first boss night, and this is the officers. Usual traits is pistols can shoot doors open. Flashlight lowers the maximum tension, so they can take less sanity, but that I don't care about that. The compass is actually very important, and that's the one that's kind of scary, but it's okay. Put the corpse in the kitchen somewhere in the kitchen. It's in there. And then I will just, I only have one, so we just build some tension there. You're going into the nursery. The nursery I didn't really explain. It requires a 4-tile room, which this is, and then it when people are in there every round, they gain tension, and that is very important for this build. Chip damage on you. They have guns, so blocking off rooms does not matter. I should have just done damage to you. A tech that's really good is still having damaging stuff to deal physical damage, and timing it so that if someone gets to the last room and they're dead, unless they have an ability that doesn't care about dead people, a lot of them will run back to the door. So you try to make a maze, but then they have to go back through the blender. Bang, y'all are insane now. You're new to the house? Hi, welcome. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, you're in here? Yep. They're gonna go insane next turn, so we're just gonna go like this, and we'll just do that. Should have done it the other way around, but it's fine. Because the corpse, it adds 1 tension and then drains 2. So it adds the thing that improves damage, and then it deals more damage. And so this blender idea is literally just setting these up in rooms that deal drain or produce tension. So we can upgrade the other corpse. Now we have both of them, and then we can remove our damage, our physical damage, because we don't really need the physical damage. The dark room is really good because I really like it. Ooh, another shifting hallway. Yes, please. That is actually really good. Dark room is also really good because other than the bell tower, because currently the bell tower is the final room, but it's not going to be at the end of the run. It is just here for right now. But I can have a bunch of 4-room hallways, like, if I zoom in, I can kind of like start one here going this way, do one here going this way, do another one here going this way, and just start getting like 4-room like long ways going this way to kind of just add one more room to the maze. But then you can dark room the last one, and the dark room says that if anyone goes in there, they lose a turn, essentially. And so it's just another good way to like stop the heart, and then shifting hallways kind of just like throw people away, especially those that have the holy book, because they are dangerous. I don't think I really described what the phobia room did, but what the phobia room does is as long as people are in this room, they're draining equal to the amounts of adjacent rooms built next to it. And it gets crazy, because this is going to be the main drain room, and you guys will see when we get there. Okay, corpse is in the kitchen. and then we'll just add tension. It's just one person. I don't remember there just being one person here. You can move 2 rooms, and you can't drain more. So this is going to be important to math out, because so this person is now going to move to this room next. So all I have really is just oikophobia. So they are going to move here. I need my shifting hallways here. This is where... Perfect. Shifting hallway, where are you? You're back in the first room. I love it. And since you moved 2 rooms, you can either go 1, 2... Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. But he loses a turn because we moved Tony. So I can actually prepare this room, I guess. That's fine. You're going to lose your turn. And then I can actually add the chilling. And just end. Let's see where he ends up. So he's going to end up here. Unfortunate for me. Yeah, you're going to be in this room. But that's fine, because we just make him go insane. This is not the 12-card tile room that we need. This one's a good one, but that's not the one we need. That's also not one that we need. This is solid, but I always misplay this card. There it is. The Echo Room, and we have enough to do it. So the Echo Room, what it does is cards played to the room, like room cards, right? So our thing that locks down a room or thing that adds tension to all of the people in the room gets added to all of the cards adjacent to it gets added to the Echo Chamber, but also to all of the adjacent rooms. So let's just go ahead and start the night. Oh, this is going to be great. So we're going to start with our hidden corpse here. And as you can kind of see, hidden corpse, it should have been added to this room. Yeah, trapped. Adds to tension, drains too. The Echo Chamber here, as well as the guest room here. The bell tower did not, but that's fine. All of the rooms that are adjacent to the Echo Chamber are now the mental blender. We've kind of started the mental blender. So every room currently is just the mental blender. And now we can add the hidden corpse to the bell tower and add chilling cold to here, but it adds it to all of the adjacent rooms. So all of the people who start in the first room of the house are also added tension. Now everyone moves forward. And all 5 are gone in what, like 2 turns from when they all entered? It's great. This is also a good one. Hit occupied room. Costs 2 less. If you've discarded this turn, so we have cards like Chilling Cold, which is also here, that discards a card, right? And then when this is upgraded, this is actually a 2 cost. So this becomes a free card that adds 3 tension. Putting it into the Echo Chamber just puts everything on blast, and it's awesome. I do want to kind of shift things around now. Now that we're here, what I want to do is I'm going to keep the bell tower. I'm actually going to move you over here. I can afford that. There. Add that there. And I'm going to build... Can I? Do I have enough to do what I want? Do that. And for right now, 1. Oh, I can. 2, 3, 4. You know what? Undo. I do. I'm gonna keep this, but I'm gonna move the bell tower here. So now there's no door here, but one thing that I can do. 1, 2, 3. This will be here, connected to the heart room, and I don't want that. This is okay. I'm gonna start with building a room here. So now it's one more room that they have to get through to get to the exit. But I also need to start building rooms that confuse people. Building the maze of rooms, right? And so I will build a living room here. It's adjacent, so we get those effects. And can I afford not a 4-room? That's fine. We'll hold off on that. So one person is going to start in the back area over here, and that's not fun for me. But we do start with the corpse in every room. All 5 of these rooms. And also, it's not an occupied room, so I can't chilling cold it right out the gate. But we can do it here, and that's fine. Now you're here. They took a lot of damage. I'll add... Who are you? You have Pathfinder, you have Doctor Bag, which recovers health, which I don't care about. And then Tension Tier counts as 1 higher. We'll add the corpse here and just do a little chip damage. But because you're Pathfinder, a lot of the time they don't have a movement turn that turn. So we can kind of get away with things. We'll add a lot of tension to you. We'll max out your tension. Oh, you're going backward. I appreciate that. Walked right into the blender. Another phobia room. I do want it. But I need phantom rooms at some point. But I'm going to hold off, and I'm actually just going to hit end build. Yes. Because you're free. You become free when paired with Chilling Night. Yeah. Empty room. Bam. Everything's a phobia room now. Everything is just... the mental blender is set up. And Chilling Night. We'll just put Chilling in here. Everyone may progress forward. No one has the compass. And since this is where it stops, we'll put it there. And I'll just chip damage on you. Everyone may progress forward. And everyone should be insane this turn. Ooh, Nancy. Nancy, where are you? Oh, you're in here. Nancy, how could you? Chip damage. Nancy, how could you? How could you not go? I would love another echo chamber. But it just doesn't. That's not what I need. I could get a deafening silence to make it so minimum tension is 1 for the rest of the night, and that is good. Or increases the so it'd be 2. Sure. I really need phantom rooms. Oh, okay. Well, we do have this, but since no one with Pathfinder is starting in this back room, we'll just do that. Unfortunately, I can't shifting hallways. Who are you? Officer Peterson? Can't do it to you this turn. Shifting hallways again? No. Oh, this might be where we take our first damage. Unless he goes back a turn. So if that be the case, I'm just going to set up the blender and add tension onto you, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, that's 1 damage on the heart. But now he's going to run away, so I don't want to shifting hallways. So I have 6 turns to get them out of the house. But honestly, because of how the tension and stuff works, they're really just going to go, like, pretty quickly. There's 12 damage right there. I'm just going to end the turn. Everyone's going to progress forward while it's trying to run. And I guess... Are you dead here? Yeah. Cool. Or, I guess, insane. Not dead. Phantom Room. Love it. So since people are starting off in... Or can... Pathfinders can start off in this back room, and this is not adjacent to the blender. We can start the Phantom Room here, and now this is, in a way, included in the blender, also making it immediately a phobia room, which is just an upgraded Phantom Room. We can just end here. This is the hard turn. This is it. Or at least the hard turn for us, because the Holy Book is a really hard mechanic in this build to work around, because these people love to stay with groups. And there's 6 of these, which we have enough to take that damage, but it is rough. We do have someone with Pathfinder, but at least it shows you where they're going to start, and they're going to start in this room, which is the echo chamber, which is the blender, and it's fine. And we have the blender set up. The blender is fully set up. So unfortunately, I would love to shifting hallways this turn, but I can't guarantee where they're going to land, and I don't want them to land here. Although it could be fine. I don't want to risk it, though, so I'm just going to end. They're already going insane. I wish I had a discard so I could make this free. But I'm just going to make this to increase the tension value. And then just end my turn. Boom. So a lot of this build, we're going to put the corpse in my phobia room in the back and just make everyone high tension. Insanely high tension. So if they progress forward, bang, blender commenced. And then you can go, and that's one of our, so we have 4 holy bookers and 5? Oh, we have 5. Math. And visual sight. Okay. Okay, so we can actually, I want to hold, I'm gonna add a corpse there. They love being right next to each other, and that's what does make this build quite difficult. No one wants to veer off the path, it looks like. And I still don't want to shifting hallways, but I feel like I have to. And that's why I didn't want to, but can I? You do lose your turn, but... Ooh, I can lock the room. That does buy me a turn. And I can't do anything. I got rid of the gun person, so I can do that. I can shifting hallways someone who has the most health. You. So now you're over there. You're at the start of the blender. And I guess we'll just add a corpse down into the back, to the last room. So you're gone. Ooh, shifting hallways, you. Shifting hallways, you. And... I can't kill you, can I? So we did take 2 damage. And now everyone's going back. Can I eliminate you? No, no. Which one are you? You are Reverend. Actually, what's funny is because they're 1 turn off from each other, I could just end turn. Because they're just re-entering the blender. You're gone, and then I can just finish you off, right? Nope. Okay. So we took some damage. But that was it. That wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty chill, no pun intended. Oh, you add two, you make it two? That is also insane. And then we remove physical damage because we don't need it. And sure, I'll heal. I do kind of need it. This is really good. But it's not what I'm looking for. There's also a very specific card in the main deck that is absolutely insane. Last one. None of these are what I'm looking for. One last one. None of these are what I want. What a waste. What a waste of essence. Cool. Everyone's starting in here. Just end my turn. Oh, I love it when people are going into this room. Having, like, the maze of things is so nice. And they're all gone this turn. Having a maze is nice. Allowing people... Ooh, another one? I love it. Let's get this. Another shifting hallways. That's actually not too bad. I don't hate that idea of having 3 in the deck. Sure. Drain card. Boom. Here's one of the 2 cards that are like really good. So occupied room. Drain 2. Move a random human to their previous room. And so you can put someone back in the blender. And it's really, really good. It's really good for this build. Starting off strong with this. And then I'll just do chip damage to Tony. Because we have 2 Holy Bookers, and that's something that the shifting hallways is going to have to, like, get us going. Bang, add all that tension. Someone's trying to investigate the room. Oh, it has been investigated already. Loser. Oh, does that work like that? I just noticed it says investigated on all of the rooms. I didn't realize that it worked like that. Oh, it didn't affect this room, though. Interesting. Who's this? I do need to get you. This looks like that they've separated rooms, and that's perfect. That's what you need for all of the Holy Bookers. So this no longer works in adjacent areas, right? Then I might as well just do this. Everyone's tension is increased. I could still do it then. Screw it. No, it looked like it still worked on everybody. Who's alive here? Who are you? 5? Put it in here. You can go back into the last room you were in. I can just end my turn. I have a corpse in this room. Cool, I'll just put a corpse in that room. I'll just add tension to this room, and we're good. None of these is what I'm looking for. Another phantom room. I'll just take the phantom room. That makes this part of the blender absolutely nuts. And then what I need, or what I want to do, is kind of just start building the adjacent rooms next to this to add more, like, oh, where are we going to go? But also add more. Do I want to do it, or should I upgrade a card? I like where the deck is currently at, and I do want to make my shifting hallways cost 0 at some point. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so I have one person. I have a couple of people walking into these rooms. How annoying. I'll just do this. Sweet. No one's the person that was like that started could have stopped the blender from happening, but then proceeded not to. Everyone's always at 2 tension, and I could just end. And then this run doesn't have, and we can just end. Then you progress. Bye. The mental blender is happening. We could do another nursery. Another deafening silence. That's funny. We could do another nursery. But I don't really need another nursery. It's another phobia room. These 2 cards are good. But this build, honestly, can get away with not doing cards that deal drain. But, like, just add tension and, like, moving people around. The drawing is pretty good. I kind of do want it. There is a specific hex card that I'm looking for. That is insane. You gain health each turn. I don't care about that. You recover sanity. I don't care about that either, actually. That's all I got. So they are going into the main hall, and that does suck for me. Because I have this. Can I draw my shifting? Ooh. Oh, but I don't have. Let's just add you here. Hopefully this person goes into this room. And I'll just do chip damage to you. Sweet. Draw a corpse. Love it. All loaded up. Unfortunately, this is not occupied, but I also need it to not be occupied. And gone. Adds your tension. And we'll just end the turn. Yeah, you all can just do your thing. Go, everyone progress forward. Do your stuff. Boom. There's another phobia room, but I need not a phobia room. So close. It's not the hex I'm looking for. A 4th shifting hallways. I love it. One more? Honestly, Encore is pretty funny. But I'm going to get another deepening shadows, I guess. I need to save my money also. Or look, it's night 21. And it's going pretty well, I would say. Is there even anything I can do with one action point? If I were to draw a card, I could just thin the deck, though, right? That's kind of like what we do. What we need to do is just thin the deck a little bit. Do this. I wish these were the gain 1 more SP, like the upgraded version, so I can play both Deafening Silence and Corpse. But we'll just do this. We'll add that. We gotta keep eyes on Father Meeker. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we're fine, actually. Who's going back? I love it. And we'll do chip damage to Father Meeker. Progress. Welcome to the blender. Turning your brain into soup. Ooh, really, really good. Especially with like coiling madness. Actually, I don't think I've seen this card. I don't think I've played with this card, but that is really nice. It's not what I'm looking for, though. another one. Do another one. I can't afford another one. Alright, that's fine. There is a specific hex that I'm looking for. Okay. The heralding hours, these are the last ones. Now we have the stonemasons. And these guys, when they reach the heart room, will start doing a ritual. And they can move, and I think all of them, but they can move 2 rooms. So, why are you here? Who are you? Reverend McGruder? Get out of here. What are you doing here? Oh, there's a corpse. Nah. Deal damage to Reverend McGruder. Oh, everyone's in here? No, that means you were gonna... No, I need you to not be here. Oh, no. Oh, we could do this. Add tension to everybody. Get rid of you, and then add more tension to everyone's maxed tension. God, it's just so annoying because everyone's here now. Bang. Oh, you're here? Please don't do me dirty. Love it. Add you there. And then just add chip damage to, like, you. Insane? Okay. And then you're going here. I need you to die. Or that. And then I put another hidden corpse here. That's kind of all I can do this turn. Who is still alive? I have you, and I have the 2 holy bookers in the same room, which is annoying. Because I can't deal damage to them. I can just get you out of here. This is where Holy Book is the most frustrating thing. But we do have 2 shifting hallways, and they both... You're... Oh, because there's people... You're not empty room. They could still... like, go through the blender together. Hopefully they don't. Oh, wait, they don't move. You're right. So now we... Sure. I forgot about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was on me. I forgot. I need you to not move. I should have done this room. But it's okay. Can I move you? Please go somewhere. That's not good. Okay. Oh no, it teleported them into the room and they took the damage. Never mind. I wasn't looking at that. But that's that. I can fully heal. Definitely need to remove a card, make my deck more consistent. Let's upgrade. I do want to upgrade my draw cards because it also adds AP, action points. That's fine, but that's not what I'm looking for. No. Wow, it's such a shame. One more? No. Unfortunate. Oh, I'm so zoomed in. There we go. Oh no. I hope they don't both decide to go to the main hall. They both went into the main hall. This is my one that gives me AP. That's really dope. I can do the hidden corpse here and then just add extra tension all night. You're gone. And now no one's in the here. Hidden corpse. The blender is up and running. The blender a la mode. I could do chip damage to someone. Add tension to everybody. Let's draw a card. Ooh, and lock everyone down. No one has a gun that's alive. Oh. Chad Brody. Both Chad Brodies have guns. That's fine. Yes. 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 Go. Progress. Progress through the blender. This is like one of my last chances to get the hex that I'm looking for. I might as well just get another phobia room, but I really want the hex. Because what I also need to start doing is start building just like more rooms. No. Another kitchen? I can't afford another kitchen. Please let it be here. No. Though all of these cards are fine. This is none of these are what I'm looking for. But we can do the endless tolling. So every turn the bell tower drains 2, and then to adjacent rooms it does 1. Just not what I want. None of these are what I want. Love it. Start here. No one has Holy Book. So it's actually perfect. What we have right now is absolutely perfect. Henry's gonna just die. Add that here. And just do chip damage onto Sue. Henry has to walk the blender. Deafening silence. We'll just end Sue now. New person entering the top of the area of post or pre-blend. No, post blender. What? Oh, you have steadfast. I can't move you. Well, that's frustrating. Well, then I'll just add one to the final room and hope that you don't go there. And I'll also hit you. Everyone else has to go through the blender, so I'm fine. And we'll just increase tension on everybody and then hit you for dead. Every room has a corpse, so it's like, except for the one in the corner. No. There's another phantom room. And I'm gonna do like a 1, 2, 3, 4. The thing that makes this like scary, the most scary I should say, is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm adding more rooms over here to kind of like add more to like the maze, and I can add more rooms this way. One of the things that's kind of scary, I can't afford. Undo. Just do that. Is people that can just enter from wherever. This is the scary spot. Damn it. It's not here. Well, you can get from the cracks again. That's fine. Cool. No one is starting from the back doors. Unfortunately, I don't have anything. I don't have my corpse. Now I do. Y'all are going in there. I have one more SAP. And then I can do this. Doesn't count. That's so frustrating. It's fine. Are you guys staying in this room? Yes, they are. I can add tension and then add you here. Because this is the, like, when it comes to the blender, this is like an important phobia room because this is the only thing that's connecting the maze of blender to the heart room. Boom. Boom. Oh, you. Detective Santos, how dare you stay in this room? Just do more tension to everybody, and y'all may progress. Bang. Cool. The blender will see you now. House rules. Draw 1, draw 3, and gain 2 instead if nobody was damaged. Okay, well, that's not what we're doing. Another hidden corpse. Dark room is fine here. Because we can put it, like I mentioned, here. So now this is like a last hurdle. Like they have to stop here. And then if we draw all of our shifting hallways, we can get them out of there. So... like, this is a good place for the dark hallway. And then this is already the end? Yeah, this is night 28. So there's one person who will do this. Who is, like, the final boss. I don't like you here. But we can corpse, and that's what matters the most here. Ooh, so I can, in these first couple people, and by couple people I mean one person, do this, and then add tension to you. There's one person with a holy book. That is a little scary. Is everyone good? Everyone's getting comfortable? Okay. You, I don't like that you're here. However, ooh, we'll do this, and then we'll add another corpse to this room since I can't add one to this room. Ooh, and then you're going away. Oh, I love it. I do love it. Everyone's taking blender damage. Anyone with a gun? You have a gun. You're in the corner, and then you have a gun. You're in the start? Kind of. You have the thing, yeah, so I can actually lock this door, and the only person who can get in here is this person, and that's fine. And then we can actually make every room freezing cold. I enjoy it. I like it. Oh, they decided to go into the door. They're about to die, so that's fine. Add this to this room, and I'll just do chip damage to you. Bang. And then you're going into this room. I don't have anything prepared for over there. And I still don't. Go back. I don't like it. You scare me. Go back also. Go back. Oh, yeah, it just makes you go insane. Never mind. It's a blender. Where's you? Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I forgot this one doesn't have a body in it. That's fine. We'll add a body into the lose a turn room. And then also, I kind of want to move you. Perfect. You're away from people that are alive. Mm-hmm. Make him go back. And then I'll chilling room. That's fine. Now you can go back again. Taking the damage. Now you have a corpse in this room. And, ooh, I can just add more tension to you. Go. Just keep teleporting people away. I can teleport you away, too. Where are you? Oh, we started all the way back at the beginning. Look at that. We have the one that gains S or AP. And just go. Oh, because I shifted him. You have 12. Do I have a discard? I do have a discard. That's so funny. Do that. Max it out. And that does 6. That's 2. And then you move to the next room. And the blender. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. We unlock the yellow room. That's scary. What a challenge that would be, actually. But yeah. We killed one person and drove 119 insane. And we gathered a crap ton of essence. We've only dealt 42 damage, but we've drained 3,649. We did receive some damage, but that when you're playing for sanity, you kind of need to take some, like, when you're developing the rooms for the house, you kind of need to take some damage to kind of get what you need. And then yeah, we can end the run, or we can always continue going into the next area. But ooh, here's one of the. Okay, so this is one of the huge cards that go to the main deck. You play it to an empty room, any empty room, and then all of the humans move toward that room. Each occupied room is blocked for 1 turn. And this is really good. We're not going to play this run. Let me actually get out of it. I'll take it. And we'll be in this phase. Let's return to the menu. Collection. What I was looking for is this hex here. Mass Psychosis. You play it to an occupied room, which if someone is in the echo chamber, it applies it to all of the rooms adjacent, and that hex triggers every turn on people. So it hexes everybody in the echo chamber and in all of the adjacent rooms to the echo chamber, and whoever is hexed every turn drains 1 damage. One sanity damage. And in this blender, it gets insane. And the whole idea of the blender started with physical damage, using the echo chamber and another hex card, nail and splinter. But before I figured this out, I was doing the run that you kind of just saw me do. But without the echo chamber. And then this person on Twitter, when they were saying, you know, Sanity Drain doesn't seem as strong as physical damage. I was like, in rebuttal, actually, you can get a really good mental blender going. And that was actually after, like, I saw that tweet, and before this recording, I was in the middle of a run where I was using Echo Chamber to nail and splinter, but then realized that with the hidden corpse, you're able to just do the same thing, and you're able to have like a 12 tile room. This case I had 13. 12 tile room connected to the beginning also, and completely cover it, which we didn't do in this run, but in endless mode, that's where we're going to be going. That's what we're going to be doing. And so we can continue this another time, the mental blender. And the idea is if you can cover all of the sides to the 12-sided room, then no one can start the game in that room, because the steadfast people who can just like walk into any of the rooms other than the heart, the hidden corpse is almost free. All you need to do is just draw it. But yeah, this was the mental blender. Again, this started because someone said that sanity damage isn't as good or feels underpowered compared to what you can do with physical damage. And though there's a lot of good physical damaging cards, I disagree how Drain feels underpowered in comparison, because when you look at a lot of the cards are like have a mirrored copy to it. Like Omen has, I don't remember the name of all the cards, so forgive me while I look for isn't there one that does just 2 damage to everybody? Kind of, yeah. Shatter. You can do it with Shatter, where you hex everybody and then you just shatter them. But yeah, there's some cards that, you know, they're unique to their own build, but overall, I think that Drain is still a very powerful ability that you can do insane plays with. You can have insane runs. Not to mention, if you wanted to do like a mixed run, you could always manifest fears, and now all tension also applies to physical damage. And so you could do the same run that you just saw and then manifest, and then just do like shatter the veil, and then everyone just physically dies. So you could still do like a tension build and then hex everybody with things like recurring demise, where you just like have a bunch of, like, this was the physical build that I was just mentioning, where you just have like a deck of like 5 or 6 recurring demises, and you just go down the line. You're just like, I'm gonna hit you, hit you, hit you, hit you, hit you, and then at the end of it, shatter the veil with manifest fear, and then everything else does like tension building, like nurseries or the corpse, the hidden corpse. Although you don't have to do the hidden corpse because it also deals damage, and then removes the stuff. But yeah, this was Deck of Haunts. This is the first video I'm doing, A, without a webcam, B, it's not the first video, that's not a stream, but I just wanted to get this and throw it up there. And then yeah, this was Deck of Haunts from Mantis Games, and this was the Mental Blender. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Think about subbing to the channel It is free, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll know when I go live on live streams or when another video is posted. Think about leaving a like also, and if you want to see more Deck of Haunts or any other games, I'll see what I can do. Leave a comment below, and I'll respond to it when I see them. I'll do my best. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.